While the sun set, a giant wind blew from heaven in clouds driven by Zeus. A night storm then came upon Odysseus and his men. They then sailed into a sea cave where nymphs had chairs of rock and sanded floors.
Our stores are in the ship's hold, food and drinks. The cattle here are not for our provision, or we pay dearly for it. Helios is a very fierce god, who cherishes these heifers and sheep no man avoids his eyes.
Odysseus knew that as long as they still had red wine and bread with them, the men would not disobey him. In the end, when all the food was gone, the hunger overtook him.
Please, my dear gods and goddesses, show us some salvation. Help us so that we will not die of hunger.
Odysseus' men were going insane because of their hunger.
Odysseus falls asleep. Then while Odysseus is asleep, one of his men speak out to the other men.
You've gone through everything. Listen to what I say. All deaths are hateful to us, but famine is the most pitiful, the worst end that a man could have. Come, we'll cut out the noblest of these cows to sacrifice to the gods who own the sky. If we get back to Ithaca, then we'll build an expensive temple for the Lord of Noon. But if he flares up, because of his lost heifers, wishing that our ship be destroyed, then I say open your lungs for the sea, because it is better to die of old skin and bones on an island.
Odysseus' men slaughter the cattle and feast. Suddenly, Odysseus wakes up and witnesses the horror.
O Father Zeus and gods in bliss forever, you made me...
O Father Zeus and gods in bliss forever, punish Odysseus' men. They have killed my peaceful kind, my joy in the morning when I climbed the stars, and evening when I bore westward from heaven. They shall pay a penalty, or I shall go down on the men in the underworld.
Helios, let me throw a white-hot bolt. I'll make splinter of their ship in my wine-dark sea. Calypso told Odysseus of this exchange and stated that Hermes told her. Now 6 days had passed while his men feast and still nothing happened.
Then one stormy day, Zeus strikes the ship with lightning. All of Odysseus' men flew off the ship. There was no sweet day of return for them. The god turned his face on them. Odysseus was able to grab a branch, though he did not have a way to climb or to stand in place. Odysseus did find a way, though. He waited until he was able to land safely.